Sarah Brooke. Oh, that's her bed. And she's got a nice picture from Earth. Because we care. Right, and what's this? Tom Touch OS. Strange thermals on the west side of the crater. Alright, and she's got a dog. What else? Oh wow, she's a neat person. All these perfectly lined up. Dear Tom, knowing that you're always watching, I thought I would write you a letter. As you no longer reside in my mind, I've decided to transfer my thoughts to text. You're no longer in my mind? Why? I want to do so in the form of a history lesson, a lesson that perhaps you'll find condescending, but it's likely more for my sake than yours. Alan Turing is considered a father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. Perhaps a lesser known part of his life was his contributions to the field of biology, and also that he was gay. It doesn't say, does it? And he struggled with that. Why do you suppose his interests lay in these two disparate fields? I assume it was because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained with simple rules. 2 years before his suicide in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusion systems. Inside the academic world, this work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalized as a one-line equation. And honestly, I cannot read equations. Especially not in English. Sorry. Yeah. I think he killed himself because of being gay in a time where that was not an easy thing to have to live with. No. But I might be wrong. I know he had a hard time with it. I don't know why he killed himself. But let's move on to the game again. Warning. What does it say? It's a mirror there too. So you can basically look. Can you? Can you use it as a... I'm not sure what it is. I can't do anything with it. So, Dr. Sarah Brooke, Certificate of Service. Right? Where is she? And the rest of them, for that matter. What's this? Just a book. It doesn't say code books. Right. Since I'm already on it, let's just check them all. What's this? Riliso capsules. I don't know what that's for. Doesn't say. Capsules, probably the name. Oh, she was religious? Or is? I have no idea. We don't know that she's dead. Huh. Science, biology. Right. That's it. What's this? I think it's an instrument for reading, I don't know, mineral or something. Yeah. Wait. Really? Why would you need that here? Well, what's this? Nothing. There's something there. Oh, it's a periscope. I think that's all there's to see. Right, let's move on. I saw someone, I think it was a man even. Chris McLean. There's no one under there, is it? No. He's Canadian, I guess. Ah, there's his kids. They're not gonna see their dad for a very long time if he's still alive. That's sad. And this is drilling report. Long week, forgot to take date. Oh. I can't see anything. Damage to external hull. On hold for inspection, necessary repairs made. Alright. And he's... what's he typing? I mean, it looks like H. Maybe, and just messy, maybe. Oh, wait. What? No. Me and Dan. Oh, the other Canadian? So. Oh no. What happened? Oh, that stone. It's almost a copy of one that is in our family. Yeah, but it's not cut on both sides though, like this. I think it was from Turkey. So what are those pills for? And he's drinking. Well, I wouldn't call it drinking, that little flask. So there's Tom comes. External temperature levels. This one also offline. And wow, there's his kids and their mother, I guess. Yeah. But I wish I could explore more of this. Is it carved something in there, or is that just... I don't know. No, it's not. It's just... let's see, what's his name? Chris McLean. He was an engineer. Right. Okay. So, that sound of the door startles me every time because I think there's someone there. Mikhail, Tokarev, and Soichi Yu. I wonder, was Mikhail, as he called him, the one that suddenly started to not answer? What's that? He's got... What has he been using that for? And that's not even working anymore? I don't know. This looks so depressing. I don't know why. But the room looks so, well, like he's here just for a night, if you know what I mean. Just, yeah. I don't know. Did he kill himself? Was he that depressed? Or is that just an illusion? He's a painter, or... Yeah, I'm going to say he is, because nothing is confirmed yet. Yeah, the whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in Europa's atmosphere. I am concerned this was not an instance of mass hysteria. Vital signs were affected. It caused a uniform surge in heart rate that was detected in all members of the crew. I am reporting to ISA. That was March 6th. Is this the year of 2249? It looks like it. Oh no, he's a doctor. I forgot. It says MD. So maybe he was injecting someone else with some, I don't know, flu shot or something. It's just weird that he would throw it on the bed. I don't know a doctor that would do that, but... I reported the nauseous incident to the ISA. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance to our central nervous system. That is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done more than make the team feel ill. I'm going to experiment with some shock therapy. Is that even going to help? I have discovered that electronic fields disturb our telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect. I have contacted the ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. Why? The ISA have reported back informing me that I am not to disturb the implants. They have also encouraged me not to discuss this further with the team. I am continuing to investigate. What's he writing there? I have been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. I can tell he knows this. He has been acting differently around me, like an offended child. I feel increasingly nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Out-of-body experiences are more frequent now. Oh, really? Damn, I want to know what he says in Russian. Yeah. I have established a definite correlation. Against my knowledge, I have been implanted with a device that affects my mind. I used my opportunities in regular health checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us is implanted with some mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraging the team to worry about my mental health. He requested that I retire away from the crew. Misinformation. I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I'm not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it is trying to subdue my mind. I think I'm going to attempt an excision. I'm going to remove this implant. I'm typing with my left hand now. The excision, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I don't. Went wrong. I have successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. Oh my. Tom is very angry. The crew refused to talk to me. Apparently, I am a bad influence. Sarah patched me up. I wonder if the nature of the organism and its disturbance of my DNA caused my awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that would make for a worrisome revelation. Perhaps this organism is not so friendly. So they found an organism. So now we're in April, a month since the first one. Dan informed me ISA had called for my termination. My masochistic experiment proves I am danger to the mission. Fortunately, he chose not to lock me in the brig. I'm going to investigate this implant further. I have to hide my work. The team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work to understand the implant. It does not help that Tom is encouraging them to distrust me. I have discovered the nature of the implant. It is a complex computer. It interfaces with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses in the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with motor neuron cells through the cerebellum. I have no idea how to pronounce that word. Through the cerebellum. It is my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. That is their strong aversion to helping me. I need a method of suppressing its impact. Perhaps a drug? Oh, Riluzole? Maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects, combined with a strong electromagnetic field. I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. Please forgive me for not knowing every medical term or how it's pronounced. So, this is not too strange of a thing. There is actually a spore from not a mushroom, but in the family of mushrooms. I think, maybe it is mushroom. Yes, it is. And their spores will attack ants, and when they do, they go into the brain of the poor ant, and then the ant feels a strong need to start climbing, and it goes up to the highest point of a grass, straw, or a tiny bush, tree, whatever it can find, and then it just goes limp. It can't do a thing, and then the spore will start growing out of its head. So the ant is basically food, and also the means to get up higher. So it literally changes the neurological firings in the brain, so that the ant does things it would normally never ever do. So it's not that alien of a thought to do that in an implant. Don't know how to do that in humans, but it's not unheard of in nature, I mean. Alright, that was Biology 101. Okay, so we're in April. I have managed to get Chris on my side. He has agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It will be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I'm hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, though I have a feeling he will still be listening. And that's the last thing. And was he the one that had an accident? Yes. No, that was not him, was it? I don't think he said Mikhail. I don't think he said it. I'm not sure. I think it was a shorter name. But it was definitely one of the men. So he's a painter too? I feel like maybe he's the one wandering around here still. Let's see. So, who had rooms down here? Let's see, we came from this. Chris? Was it Chris? Yes, I think it was Chris. So, was it though? And is he still under... I don't know. No. I don't know. I can't remember every name. I haven't been in here. Oh, it's the same kind of setup with the beds. Right. Here's his kids. Or, no. It's him and his... I don't know. Some family member or girlfriend, wife. Not sure. Oh, he's got a Rubik's Cube. Can I solve it? Nah. Too bad. Alright, let's see. Oh wow, look at that. That's cool. It's even working? Is he the one talking about having the clock set to Earth time? It's 5 to 1. Or, well, 8 to 1. If you want to be technical. So what is it you found then? Soichi, Chris said. We found an extremophile, EA, an organism that can live in extreme conditions, that survives massive doses of radiation. Radiation damages DNA. The extremophile has a virus living inside it. The extremophile scavenges DNA from other organisms, which the virus uses to repair the extremophile's damaged DNA. Essentially, they work together to survive in what's called a symbiotic relationship. So what's the implication? What does it do? In some ways, it is an immortal relationship. It doesn't seem to age biologically. Aging and death are ultimately caused by DNA damage. We have the ability to fix our DNA, but that ability is limited. This organism can repair damage caused by massive doses of radiation. If we could harness this power, we could potentially eliminate biological aging, what is known as senescence. So you found something that could make humans immortal. Not exactly. There are many causes of death other than DNA damage. It would not save you from trauma, from brain damage, from cardiac arrest, etc. But it could potentially cure cancers and many genetic diseases, and massively increase life expectancy. I like reading those correspondence they have with each other. It's interesting to see how many of them still uses pen and paper. Oh. It looks like it's been... Yeah, it's old. It's not from... it's not a sapling from a year ago. So nice. Hi Matthew. We've been studying organism 119. Please find attached scanning electron microscope image, which appeared to show pilus formation. We hypothesized that this is it's hard to read this text, it's so unclear. Can I scroll? Will it help? No. We hypothesized that this is a stress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect a human cell line with organisms 119 and perform irradiation experiments with flow cytometry. Could this be appropriate? It would be great if you could get the department to look at the SEM image or SEM image. Well, it's hard to see what it is, and the text is blurry. Hey Soichi, or Soichi, it was great to see this image. Wow, yet more complex life on Europa. Dinocus, I don't know. Radiodurance, oh wow, that's some name they gave it. might be worth looking at, as it survives very high levels of radiation here on Earth. Similarly, you should consider looking at... Wait, is it doing that on purpose? Right, I'm not gonna read those names. My head hurts. Okay, I'll give it one chance. Sulfolobus acidocaladarius. Right, probably all wrong. Produces pill in response to radiation and uses them to transfer DNA. Perhaps your organism uses a similar mechanism. Have you considered that organism 119 is transferring or scavenging DNA as a method of surviving radiation? That we already know about, so I'm not gonna... Who's this? Well, she's fixing him up, making him ready for something. I don't know. Oh. That's his wedding ring? Doesn't say anything in it, does it? Yeah. But, I mean, it's not here for him to propose, right? It's his ring. It looks a bit too big to be on. Well, it looks like a man's ring is what I'm trying to say. But I could be wrong, of course. Just checking out everything. Oh, that's not been washed for a while. So, anything? Can't see anything up there. How about here? Nothing. And he's, exobiologist, meaning I think that he's biologist of life on other planets or anything but Earth, I guess. Oh, that's a bit... Are you playing that instrument? I mean, disturbing everyone? Or maybe the walls are thick enough. Yeah. That's the Earth seen from the moon, right? I guess so. And he's got old-fashioned paper and pen. So, motion sickness. And again, this one. Right. What else? I think we've seen everything, or almost. So, this is the way we need to go then? Alright, I think this is, well, it's time to wrap this up because I've been playing for hours. I'm so into this game. I hope you've enjoyed some of it as much as I have. Until later, thanks for watching. Bye!